Over the past several months, the luxury market has been heating up, driven mainly by the unlimited supply of desirable properties and bargains for high-end real estate. When a president is living in the White House, their time there is illuminated by the spotlight. But when that president becomes a former president and the White House becomes the home of their predecessor, where do they go? Keep watching to find out about the 10 mega mansions of former presidents. Let's begin with today's video. Number 10. William Howard. The 27th president and a Ohio native, William Howard Taft was a frequent visitor to his beach house. Taft visited so often that there was an oversized custom chair at the house specifically for Taft's large frame. Sitting on nearly an acre of land, the house has had more than 3,600 square feet of space and features a fireplace, front porch, and detached garage. The 6-bedroom, 2-bathroom house on the Lake Erie island of Put-in Bay, Ohio, is on the National Register of Historic Places. The waterfront property has a widow's walk with a deck and access to a pier across the street. Number 9. Gerald Ford. This particular plot was the site of the former 38th President Gerald Ford's estate. At more than 5,800 square feet, the house on Sand Dune Road is located within the Thunderbird Country Club. The 5-bedroom, 6.5-bathroom house is located in Rancho Mirage, California. The property includes a pool, outdoor lounging, and dining areas, plus a fire pit. President Ford and his wife Betty moved to Rancho Mirage, which is just southwest of Palm Springs, after leaving the White House in 1976, according to the Gerald R. Ford Presidential Library and Museum, and he continued to live in Rancho Mirage until he died in 2006. Number 8. Abraham Lincoln. The Charleston, called the Sword Gate House, located in South Carolina. The mansion dates back to 1803. The house is located on Leaguer Street in the historic South of Broad neighborhood, spanning more than 17,000 square feet. The house has 9 bedrooms plus 16 bathrooms. The 0.87-acre property includes a carriage house, a lawn, and a conservatory. This mansion served as a private residence girls' school and an inn. According to some sources, the house was purchased by Jessie Lincoln Randolph, the granddaughter of President Abraham Lincoln, to be used as a seasonal residence. Number 7. George W. Bush. When George W. Bush left office in 2009, Mr. Bush and his wife Laura moved to Dallas, Texas. Known well for having a deep fondness for his home state, they bought the property in 2008 and the modest 8,500 square foot 4-bedroom property on Daria Place, a gated cul-de-sac in Dallas's posh Preston Hollow neighborhood. He and former First Lady Laura Bush quickly became part of the Dallas community by hosting barbecues at the home and partaking in local events. The couple also owns a ranch in Crawford, in Central Texas, which played host to the likes of the Russian President Vladimir Putin, amongst other world leaders, when Mr. Bush was still in office. Number 6. Richard Nixon. When Richard Nixon became the only president to ever resign from office in 1974, he already had somewhere to go, which was the La Casa Pacifica in Orange County, California. Later on, Mr. Nixon sold the home in the late 1980s and spent the rest of his life in a New Jersey suburb. Number 5. Bill Clinton. Former President Bill Clinton and his wife Hillary Clinton bought an old Dutch colonial house in Chappaqua in New York's Westchester County. They paid $1.7 million in 1999 as Bill Clinton neared the end of his presidency. It has 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, and a pool. Today, property experts estimate it will be worth around $2.7 million. The white Dutch colonial house is shaped somewhat like a barn and is situated in a tree-lined cul-de-sac at 15 Old House Lane. This 11-room home was the place where Hillary Clinton used as her base when she ran for the New York Senate. Number 4. Jeb Bush. When Jeb Bush announced his presidential campaign last year, the compound started receiving more attention than usual as tourists traveled to the oceanside town for a glimpse of the mansion. Following his presidency, he and former First Lady Barbara Bush split their time between Houston, Texas and Kennebunkport, Maine. The Bush family has owned the property for more than a century. According to the Washington Post, locals are said to keep the exact location quiet out of respect for the family, and the Secret Service protects the house. George and Barbara Bush still spend 6 months every year at the compound, flying the Texas flag whilst they're there. Number 3. Barack Obama. The Obamas, who also own a home in Chicago, will purchase the 8,200 square foot property, whilst their younger daughter, Sasha, finishes high school. Former President Barack Obama and his family rented a $6.3 million mansion in the Kalorama neighborhood of Washington, D.C. Kalorama is a neighborhood just 2 miles away from the White House. Before Obama purchased the house, it was previously owned by Joe Lockhart, who served as the White House's press secretary under Bill Clinton from 1998 to 2000. Mr. Lockhart can now take on his new job as Executive Vice President of the National Football League Communications. Number 2. Ronald Reagan. Once Reagan's presidency ended in 1989, the late Ronald Reagan and his wife Nancy divided their time to the wealthy Los Angeles neighborhood of Bel Air, where he spent much of his acting days at their Santa Barbara, California ranch. This mega mansion is said to be approximately 7,200 square foot of home, with 17 rooms across 2 floors. After his presidency, Reagan spent time in the home creating his memoirs and supervising the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library in Simi Valley, California. His suite of offices was in nearby Century City, and he enjoyed riding horses at his ranch just northwest of Santa Barbara. Number 1. Donald Trump. When Joe Biden started moving into the White House, Donald and Melania Trump took their final flight to West Palm Beach in Florida. The Trump family is believed to be living in his vast Sunshine State estate, Mar-a-Lago, an exclusive members club originally owned by heiress Marjorie Merriweather Post. Trump and his family stay in a private wing of the house. Mr. Trump purchased the property in 1985 for the relatively bargain price of around $10 million. In 1995, turned the estate into a private members club, with membership starting at $200,000, plus annual fees rolling into the thousands. With 126 rooms, the estate is located on some of the most expensive real estate in Palm Beach. Private beaches, 5 tennis courts, a state-of-the-art fitness center, croquet lawns, and a 20,000 square foot ballroom decorated with $7 million worth of gold leaf make up the property. Trump is also reported to have spent $200,000 on 4 gold-plated sinks, keeping in line with the overall palatial aesthetic, which features plenty of gold plating. Well guys, that is all that we have for you today. What are your thoughts on these mega mansions former US presidents live in? Get involved and let us know in the comment section down below what you think about today's video. If you liked this video and found it informative, then be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Also, if you don't want to miss out on any new future videos like these, then be sure to click on the subscribe button and turn on the notifications under this video so that you're notified the next time that we upload a new one. Thanks for watching. We hope that you had a great day today, and we will see you in the next video.